Great game, great win against Basel. I guess you're happy with the game.
Yeah, you know, it's still midway through the season. We still got a lot of things we got to work on. We felt like coming off the long trip to Geneva and the short week, it was going to be a challenge, you know, preparation-wise, especially since Basel is, especially on their defense, was a much different style of defense than what we'd seen the first couple games. I was really pleased with the overall effort, especially we started fast. There was kind of a lull towards the end of this first half and the beginning of the second half, but at the end of the game we were able to close it out and secure a fairly clear win tonight.
Mm-hmm. Was this like an emphasis, like after, was it like a homecoming game after the 2 away games to start really fast?
I mean, you want to start fast every game. I think for us, just we have so many games on Sunday this year, and after being 2 long road trips, to be able to come home and play here at Ringstrasse on a Saturday night, you don't have to say much to get people motivated to play. You know, guys like playing here, guys like hanging together after games, and that's something that's more easy to do on a Saturday than on a Sunday. So you don't have to say much to get these guys ready to play, especially against Basel, which is kind of a natural rival. And you know, even said before the game that they're certain that we're not as strong as we've been the last 10 years. You know. So, you know, they just keep feeding us stuff, so there's not much for me to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, offense-wise, you're the offense coordinator with your new quarterback. He explodes, like statistically, it's a great year. He developed also on the field, I guess. Or are you happy with Clark?
Very, very happy with Clark as a leader, as a player. You know, he's come in and you know, just done himself, just been himself. And once we got to working together and seeing, you know, what are his strengths and what the things that he does best, we've tried to accentuate those. And I think we've tried to have the offense run more through other people than just the quarterback. We've tried not to run him as much as he'd be able to. I mean, he would love 20 carries a game. He would love that. But we're trying to make sure that our offense doesn't just run through one guy, that we can spread the ball around. And Clark does a great job in the run game and the reads, and threw some really excellent passes tonight and spreading the ball around between you know, various receivers. I think we had 5 or 6 different guys catch passes tonight, and that's key. You know, when defenses can take away one thing, when there's 1 or 2 things that they can key on, you know, most good coaches can develop a plan to do that. When you have multiple things that you got to account for, that makes it more difficult. And so, you know, we'll continue to try to be as balanced as we can on offense and present as many problems for people to defend as possible.
Last question. Broncos are 5-0.
Yes.
A great start for the season. Is this what you were expecting or hoping?
I mean, I hope we get better the next 5 games. You know, we have 5 more in the regular season. And, you know, I think the biggest mistake you can make in this situation is to feel so good about your record that you don't look at all the things that you're not doing well. And I'm talking about we as coaches and we as players and organizationally. Anytime you start loving yourself up, things can go wrong in a hurry. I think one team in this league found that out not too long ago. So, you know, for us, we're trying to really make sure that we enjoy the moment. And tonight, you know, guys should enjoy the moment. But when we wake up tomorrow, you know, we're 0-0 and we got a really good burn team that we got to go in and play that has improved a lot. They got a really good coach, Darius. I worked with Darius Willis on the national team. That's a very, very sharp young coach. And, you know, we know we're going to be in for a dogfight next week. So, yes, great, 5-0, but, you know, doesn't help us. We don't get to carry any of these points into the next games. You know, we got a long way to go. And so that's what we'll be thinking about when we wake up tomorrow.
Okay, thank you for another great Ringstrasse game.
Yeah, it was
Coach.
fun. Thank you.
Thanks.